Hello everyone, my name is Nefty Hernandez coming from Long Beach, California. So our group just got done reading Just War as Christian Discipleship. Great book, recommended for everyone. And I'm going to be offering a little bit of reflection as to whether we as Christian ethicists can support war, engage in war, or even say one day we're President of the United States, declare war. So let's just get straight into it because, time is so short. In the early church, they rejected military service. They were not in support of war. Why? They wanted to stick with their basic rules and practices of thou shalt not murder. They wanted to follow Christ's example of maintaining peace. Christ once said, if you draw by the sword, you will die by the sword. So they believed that they were following Christ's example by constantly maintaining peace. In today's day, some people do not support war or want to enlist in military service for that same reason. They don't believe in killing. They don't believe in violence, like Christ did not believe in violence. So then Augustine comes in and kind of brings in this new tradition of just war, meaning he believes war, he sees war, uses war as discipleship. It's based on this principle of love, mercy, compassion to your enemy. It's a means to lead your enemies to repentance. And we see that as Gratian, comes into the picture, he also built onto Augustine's initial, fundamentals of the just war criteria. So with regards to a just cause, he parses it in terms of three causes. It's to repel against an aggressor, to recover what was unjustly taken, and to avenge prior injuries. He, like Augustine, believed that punishment was a matter of harsh kindness that would encourage repentance and reform and encourage a life of repentance. So he also made a case for defending the faith as a just cause. Now, as the beginning of the 13th century makes its way, we are introduced to two theologians who kind of build on Augustine's interpretation of just war, but kind of take it another direction. You have Thomas Aquinas, who was influenced tremendously by Aristotle, and his work really became the cornerstone on the just war, on the reflection of just war in the 13th century and about half of a millennia after that. He presents just war as a matter of not just undoing damage that sinners do against themselves, but also kind of restoring the damage done to your neighbors, done to the community. He was in favor of not just using just war as discipleship, but also defending the common good. He was also very important for his principle of the double effect. Whereas Augustine believed self-defense was not a just cause to murder, Thomas Aquinas believed that yes, it is a just cause so long as the murder was not intentional. If I'm defending myself and somebody comes and attempts to kill me, and in my defense I end up killing him accidentally, then I have not committed a sin. Now, Thomas Aquinas had a student, Francisco de Vitoria, and his interpretation of just war, his contribution to just war, is really what we can call the classic expression of a just war. He had four main points: legitimate authority, just cause, proportionality, and justice in waging war. Justice in waging war kind of contributes to maintaining peace within locals, not harming bystanders. Proportionality is making sure the cost of the war doesn't outweigh the good. Just cause, kind of following Thomas Aquinas' philosophy of repelling aggressive action, reclaiming what was unjustly taken from us, and just proper punishment, harsh punishment, but to lead to repentance. And legitimate authority, obviously we must follow proper authority and have the authority to declare war. So all this goes to show that just war is not a sin. So what is just war? It's exactly what it is. It's war based off justice. War is seen as an act of love. So say we want to enlist in the military, or say we want to declare an act of war, we need to understand that we need to show love and compassion to our enemies. And what we're trying to demonstrate isn't aggression, isn't violence. It's I want to lead you to a life of repentance. That's the Christian emphasis on matters of war within the just war criteria. So that's all I have for you guys, and look forward to hearing what you guys have to say.